You have a choice of alternatives, and the decision lies around the tax efficiency and also around where the best returns will be achieved. I'm just going to cover the first one. Okay, first things first, an ISA should be everyone's port of call, as all gains within it are free of tax. The ISA allowances have changed, so the new cash ISA allowance is £5,100 and the stocks and shares allowance is actually £10,200 per person per tax year. The most commonly used investment I see with any bank is an investment bond, yet it is easily the most tax inefficient solution. It pays the equivalent of basic rate tax as it grows, and that tax cannot be reclaimed and has excessive upfront costs. The most recent one I saw just last week had an 8% charge upfront, but it was described, actually on its documentation, was described as a nil upfront charge option. Stunning. The commission on it was just short of 5%, but you can expect charges on these sort of investment bonds to be around 11%, with the commission on them at close to 8%. You look closely at the detail, although it might say a 100% allocation initially, or 103 or 105% allocation initially, the reality is actually a little bit further down. You'll see that charges on it can be somewhere between 8 and 11%. These bonds rarely invest into the correct fund, so for example you might think you're buying the correct investment fund, i.e. the one you see heavily marketed in the press, but instead what you're doing is you're buying the insurance company's expensive version of it. One that I saw just recently actually meant that the investor was 12% worse off per year than had they bought the fund direct. 12% per year difference. Amazing. That was over a 3-year period, so 36% worse off. Most investors today will use wrap. Now wrap is a simple solution that cuts out all the middlemen. We use it heavily. Our customers today won't pay a charge for going into any investments, and that'll save them initially going in. That'll save them about 5.25% on average, and instead they will simply pay a fee for the advice they receive. Most importantly though, they'll have access to the correct funds as opposed to an expensive version of it. If you want to know if you've got an investment bond or you'd like your investment reviewed, just give us a call.